Yeah.
That is right. Comedypipe.com. This is Pipedream. My friends call me 3D. Stay tuned for the next hour for the potentially most interactive comedy radio show on the planet. For you, we are wetting that dick down once again. Join us on YouTube. Hit us up at comedypipe.com. Click on the YouTube feed and watch the show live if you're tuned into the live audio feed, whether you're on iTunes. Hit our Twitter up. That's at comedypipe. Call the show. Call Comedypipe via Skype. I used via in there.
I saw that.
Via is kind of a...
it's a fancy word for a fancy man.
If you know what it means, it saves time explaining.
It's like the continental breakfast of phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just via Comedypipe on Skype.
Do you have more butter? No. The bagel's cold. You're lucky you're even staying here.
Mr. Butters himself, Joe Green, is once again joining us.
Hey, guys.
There you go. Butters is joining us, and the ever-popular Jefferson.
Hello.
Fuck off, Jefferson. Everybody hates you more than me. That sucks.
That may be the most truthful thing you hear.
From Butters.
From Butters, live.
You calling me a liar, faggot?
Yeah, that's how Butters rolls. Make sure to check out our sponsor, RevolutionVapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juices for your vaping pleasure.
Sorry I said faggot there.
I was waiting for the apology, but I actually didn't think it was going to
I
happen.
meant the N-word.
That's what I know you for. And welcome to the show, another virgin, kind of, another virgin to the show.
Oh, yeah. I was like making bold statements already.
Absolutely not. A virgin to the show. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah.
The gutter comes about 20 minutes into the show.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
I've called
McClellan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. I've called in like twice, I think. And I just couldn't really hear you.
I was going to say that this is very interesting, not having the dilemma of technical difficulty.
Yeah, and me going like, what, every 3 seconds?
But if I recall that call, you did very well at lying to us about being able to hear us. Like, I believe we had somewhat of a conversation, and your play on it was good, I recall.
It just got to the point where I was guessing what you were saying. I'm like, I think they said this, and
I started comedy because that's thing.
So now I'm starting to remember some of it.
question.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember some of it. And the answer to the question you gave was no, and it was a very emphatic no. And what
was the question?
The question was, can I be your wingman?
Oh yeah, no. The answer's
still no. So that's when he said it like that. I questioned whether we were having as much technical difficulty as I thought we were. Like, he answered that very emphatically.
Well, thank God that was the one I could make out.
No faith in Mike as a wingman, huh?
No, it's just no.
You like you go solo instead? I hear.
I don't know.
The whole premise of being Costanza's wingman.
It's hard to wingman somebody on Tinder, so it's like
okay.
Yeah.
So Tinder, I mean, Jefferson lives on Tinder.
Of course he does.
So yeah, it's a given. Have you tried Tinder?
Yeah.
Of course he has. He's fucking 23.
But he's also a college student.
20.
He's also a college student.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what Tinder's made
that means
for.
nothing.
No, do you live on campus?
Nah. I live off.
My old ass shouldn't be on Tinder. I'm about to change my age on Facebook, so I'm not 35.
That's nice. I'm 42 on Facebook because I'm 42 in real life, and nobody fucking bothers me. It's nice.
Did you ever think of living on campus? And
I did for 2 years, and then I moved off. I didn't like it.
No,
nah.
not enough pussy. Like
no, it wasn't. I just there was like
you jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, no, I don't know where we went. It could be out, so it could.
I mean, there was a lot of it, just none for me.
Okay.
Like there's just security at the door always, and I just didn't like being checked. You know what I mean? I'd walk in and they'd
college
be like,
has changed so much.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't been there in 20 years.
Well, me either.
If I were to say that, you'd be like, "What the fuck you been up to, Joe?" Elementary school ain't what it used to be. Like, whoa.
The high school's got some crazy shit. I was there yesterday.
wow.
I had to vote.
Oh, all right.
The high schools
The high school
got some crazy shit.
Yeah, man.
you wouldn't believe.
Since we left there, Mike?
Dude, the new porn.
Like,
girl.
are we talking about the? Are we talking about the building or the clientele?
The building.
Okay. See, that's Joe's mind where my mind went, and I'm like, I don't think we should be talking.
Settle down.
about.
I'm not that fucked up.
So okay.
No, it's a
So
butterfly,
building,
not
It's like the high school girls, man, have gone downhill.
just to give Tommy some Jefferson and I. Yeah, that's what, like what Jefferson and I went to high school together. So he's talking about our high school.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Good for them.
Wow.
Good for them. I heard they have a pool now.
You guys went to high school
Yeah.
together, and
Where'd you guys go to high school?
Monison, like 2 miles away from here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
They never got.
And you're
caught.
friends since then.
No, no. We hated each other, and
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually?
No.
Oh.
it wasn't a hate, but we weren't friends.
Not really. You were just older is all.
Yeah, I was 2
Oh,
years
right.
older. We were in band,
Yeah.
Oh.
so
Really cool.
yeah.
Really cool.
But it was either him or myself
Oh, you guys
getting
are
in
banned.
trouble.
No.
So we had that.
You had that
kinda-
common
yeah,
connection. I
so-
gotcha.
What's
That's
that?
Yeah, you're 2 years older, and you're in band, which is like way bitchier than chess club.
But I played football too, so it kind of evened out.
Yeah,
That's
still.
fair.
Oh, you're
Wait, what
in
in-
the band and play
It
football?
depends. What instrument? You look like you played percussion. Am I-
Trumpet.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Come on, look at those lips.
What'd you? I don't know.
I was waiting for the question.
I can't guess now.
Tenor
What
saxophone.
okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can't see you as a trumpet man, but that's
Neither
no, that's
did I.
cool. That's cool. with
Look
me.
at them lips. Come on.
All right.
Jefferson's looking pretty again tonight.
Oh, honestly, when
Right.
you said that you're talking about me, and I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore that. I don't. I
I can
don't.
see the band rivalry. Like, you just got here. I've been doing this shit for 2 years. motherfucker. You know, just here's a spade, dig a hole.
Get live, noob.
Yeah.
This is
You
what
don't
they
know what
sharpening is.
There's room for one troublemaker here.
I don't remember there being too much like band hazing.
No.
Is it really?
No.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, if we're talking, you're
Like y'all had to kiss the teacher, but that was like every class.
Yeah.
so-
Reeds don't go there. No.
Aw, sound effect.
There you go. Thanks for that, Joe. So Tommy's still doing comedy, I hope?
Nope.
Nope.
No, yeah, I am. Yeah,
What have you been up to?
tomorrow I'm at Carlisle Carey, her
Yeah, familiar.
low beat
Yeah, familiar.
show, low beat show, the comedy death match. That'll be cool. That starts at 8 at the low beat, and
So
then
is it a show or a death match?
it's both. Like we're gonna
So it's
kill people.
competitive?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm taking it as competitive. I don't really know much. I just know I'm going and
You're
doing
just
it.
gonna show
So
up and
yeah, that'll
kick
be
some ass. Okay.
that'll be fun. I'm not gonna kick ass, but I'm gonna lick ass. Oh no, fuck no, stop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be funny.
Go
It's
back
not.
to kicking ass.
It's not
Just
natural.
lie.
Yeah. And then next Wednesday, I'll be in the city. I'll be at the Comic Strip Live. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Down in
It's
New York.
6. Yeah.
Nice.
The other
No,
city.
no, New York City, New
the other
Jersey.
city.
The other New York City.
That'll be cool. Which I'm excited for that because I'm doing a show really quick there, and then
I
I'm
deserve
going to
that.
see Adam Sandler and David Spade do their show
Oh, cool.
at a much cooler place.
Yeah,
but I'm
no,
stoked for
that's-
that. And then
How often do they do shows together? Is that-
never.
is that- that was- yeah.
Adam Sandler hasn't done stand up in like 25 years.
Yeah,
and
but
I was,
occasionally I've seen that he'll show up like the Comedy Cellar, or like he'll just show up.
no, he won't.
I saw not all that long ago.
Well, like
Could be.
he recently, like
Maybe I'm thinking David Spade. Maybe I'm thinking.
there you
David
go,
Spade.
there you go. Because David
I'll go
Spade
with
was
that.
just at the Comedy Cellar. He
Yeah,
posted a
I'll
few
go with
days
that,
ago,
yeah.
but Sandler hasn't done it in like 25 years, and he just started again. So, and he's like,
He figured our movies weren't panning out for him.
No.
Is he really? He's back to like stand up like he used to
yeah,
do?
yeah. He did some touring out in West with Spade, and now he's coming to New
Wow.
York.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's like the whole reason I got into comedy. So I'm very
All
excited.
right, cool.
Yeah, and then yeah.
I like how reluctantly you both were like, yeah,
Yeah, all right, yeah.
David Spade was really cool.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Accomplished.
it is
Like Adam
yeah.
Sandler, he
And,
made me want to get into
and-
comedy. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really great. You know, like he's a piece of shit.
I just have to look. I
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, to be fair, they do have nothing to do with any of us, and we're like, so
good point.
no jokes, no jokes.
I think I did put your face on Adam Sandler.
You did at
Yes.
one point or another.
Yes.
On an off note, David Spade, remember, like back in the 90s, he looked like a 12-year-old kid. Now he looks like a 40-year-old
Yeah.
kid that would drive the van that would try to get the 12-year-old kid.
Yeah,
So that's something
he's
to think
definitely going
about.
for a look there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Besides that, June 14th, it's Sloatsburg for the. Are you guys doing this? You should do this and sign up for it if you're not. June, it's a bunch of different dates. It's another competition type thing.
Okay.
It's called the Slaughter Stand-Up Festival.
Okay.
June 14th, Sloatsburg. Yeah, you guys should do it. Just saying, it sounds fun. And no,
I'm not a comic.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. No. No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
No, he's not. He's not. You nailed it.
Yeah,
You didn't have to tell me.
Wow.
that's all right. You're funnier than I am, and I'm
Just fucking smashed me.
I don't know what syndrome it is you got, but you got a lot of it, kid.
We've been trying to encourage Jefferson to get up on stage, and after a year and a half of encouragement in one line, you've completely shut us down. There's no way it's happening now.
no. I'm kidding. I mean, you're funny. You're funny, dude.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're just not a fucking comic.
No, I don't. Sorry. Well, now I feel bad, but
Oh, don't feel
I was kidding.
Jefferson, don't feel bad.
It's
He's
so-
fun to vent on. That's one of the reasons why personally I love this guy. Is you can have the worst day and be like, hey, what's up? You fucking taking it to butt, hobo, come fuck your mom and this blah blah blah, and he's like, hi. Like you can vent on him. He's just we love him.
We love our Jefferson.
Yes.
That's cool.
Hi.
And then one more show. I think this is the last
going
show.
on.
Yeah, hey man, I'm plugging hard. And then June 18th, I'm at Broadway Comedy Club in New York City at 6 p.m.
So same city,
Right.
Jefferson.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank
No, this one's actually in Nevada.
Oh, okay. I was going to be quiet over here. I'm going to turn my mic off.
No, stay.
I was supposed to do that at the beginning of the show. I forgot. Joe and I had a big discussion about it.
I know. I heard.
This sounds like a mean discussion. Like there's some tension going on right now.
Yeah, it's the lack of plots.
He has vintage Transformers in his attic, and his mom wants to give them to the nephew, and we want to get rid of the nephew or the mom.
It's her grandson, not really so much my nephew, but her
Right.
grandson.
Okay.
She wants to give him.
You could flip a coin.
It's-
I'd be fine with either, really.
but the child isn't even 1 year old yet.
Right, so no one will miss him.
I like how
That's,
you're
yeah, no one will miss him. And
1 years.
You can't give a 1 year old vintage Transformers.
So he couldn't get them. He said, maybe I can get them. He couldn't. His mom objected because she wants to pass them on.
I mean,
which is a sweet. and
No,
very
no, she doesn't want to pass them on. She wants to give them to him to play with and break.
That's what's
Exactly.
passing them on. Right. So,
I mean, the best movie, and like this way, it's the cleanest. No one gets hurt. Just put him up for adoption. He won't remember anybody, and then there you go. Sure, he'll have sort of a tough life, but hey.
Yeah, it's fine.
plus the parents.
I mean, Transformers are on the line.
That's what we've been trying to say, man.
And Optimus Prime with the hands.
With hand.
With
hands.
Hey,
So he
I
couldn't
need
get
to
that
see
stuff.
this.
So we said we're going to shut off your mic this week. That was the.
Bring
Sorry,
the
no
bots or
dice.
you do not get any airtime.
We should bring him on, the 1-year-old. Just let him sit here, talk.
No.
So, do you think you're good enough for Transformers?
Yeah. No, I
Karate chop him for the listeners.
Right.
Karate chopped a baby.
Nah, he's one. He's
effective.
a man.
No,
He's a man.
That's right. This is Sparta. That's right.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
We crossed Cybertron and Sparta.
Sure.
Cybertron.
We're all over the map.
Wow.
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
So speaking of Transformers, Shia LaBeouf or Mark Wahlberg?
I didn't see the Mark Wahlberg.
Me either. Did you guys?
I got to go with Shia,
This is great.
unfortunately. Did we just become best friends?
Yes.
But Jefferson hasn't seen anything.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Only if there's a baby. Got to be 1 year.
Need a birth certificate. Don't want to get caught illegal.
Illegal.
Baby shopping. Yeah,
It's pretty much the birth
Well,
certificate
yeah.
doesn't make it.
well, if we're putting the age at 1 year old in a hypothetical stance, I may want some proof.
Sure. How do I know that's a real baby?
Yeah, you got to
Because he's not talking or
Well, if
breathing
you're
on
gonna
his
steal a
own.
baby, just make it that much harder to, you want to cry.
Could be a robot.
Yeah.
That baby could be a transformer.
That's not a baby. They're not
You
supposed to be that
don't
color.
know.
That's not a baby. Dude. Show me some paperwork.
Jesus.
Purple baby.
Theme of this show: dead babies.
Too far.
Well, it happens.
It's not the first time it's come up in
No.
conversation.
Unfortunately.
That's the sad part.
They're no fun.
So Jefferson, you had sent us a gem of a Periscope individual.
Yeah. This one.
I'll let you explain this while I turn the TVs on.
So, I was doing my things.
Taking a shit at work. Wait. Let's make this fun. Taking a shit at work and found this gem on Periscope, I believe is how it went.
That's the short one, yeah.
While you're dropping a deuce, you're finding like these two Egg McMuffins rubbing together in a
flipping through Periscope, and I come across this Walter White fucking little gem of an enchantress.
The opposite of a thigh gap.
I'll be able to bring up the picture quicker than Mike will at this point. Let me see here.
Well, I've got something to show you. I don't have the picture.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here, I'll show it to Tommy then so he can have a look.
I can't tell if she's 12 or 40.
Wow.
Wait, there's a better one.
I'm not sure if I'm doing something illegal by looking at her right now. I don't.
Probably. I mean, if you lived in the Middle East.
Yeah, this doesn't scroll.
She's showing stuff. It's not a stereotype. It's the law.
Yeah.
I'm not being a dick.
And the
Doing
funny
something
part
illegal by
was
looking at her right now.
she was so
All right, I like
so
this video so
confident
far.
with all of it.
She did the suck it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she shouldn't do that with the McWaffles.
She was pretty foul. So this is what I have to fight fire with fire with Jefferson. Here you go. This is
She one of the most successful SSBBWs in history.
yes.
What?
Having my mom support me means everything to me.
Oh,
It makes me feel like
She's like 600
like
pounds.
I succeeded.
So you don't have to worry about getting her
I would've
pregnant.
made
You
more
can just fuck her belly
money, or
button.
I would've-
Eating everything. Like she's eating 3
she's
pieces.
dipping pizza in whipped cream.
Is that whipped cream or?
I would hope. I mean, fucking sour cream would be disgusting.
I mean,
Yeah, that would be the gross part of it. The sour cream versus whipped cream would be the
No, I thought it was ice cream. She's
I mean,
getting ice cream.
that's rough, but as long as she's happy.
Oh.
As long as she's happy. That was just what you saw. The image Jefferson sent us.
Yeah, that's weird fetish stuff.
That was my my I don't know homage back to you as a
Well,
fuck you.
Wow, thank you.
I don't know why that crossed my path on Facebook today. Shortly after seeing that,
Oh, it's because I sent it to you. No, I didn't.
Jefferson normally sends us.
Periscope is truly an amazing fucking app. I'm blown away almost every day by this fucking thing. It's just incredible.
He has sent us
There is
some really incredible. Like this is just a random person in their home shoving a dildo in their ass.
It's
And I want to thank you for making my phone dangerous.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for that.
Wow, Jefferson, I'm at work.
Because, what would I do without you and,
I'm gonna send you guys.
Ashley Madison?
Oh God.
Because of the pictures Jefferson sent us, I now know what his poop pattern throughout the day is. That's when he sends it to us.
That's what.
That's became
You
really
guys see
obvious.
this weird thing? You're late today.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
I'm gonna send. I'm gonna send you guys nudes of Jefferson, but nobody's gonna know how I get them, and that's we're just gonna leave that mystery out there.
Ask.
Oh, I'm gonna send them to him too, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell? I don't even."
I was there.
Yeah.
already.
How did you do this? So do you kayak?
No, not at all. No.
All right.
All right, so that premise is dead.
Yep.
This is standard.
Just a standard,
At this point,
just a standard poll.
No, do
Standard
you kayak?
Oh yes.
Bitch. All right, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I totally am. I bring red wine and a little dog.
No, kayaking is cool though. I'm the bitch for not doing it.
Pandora Liberace. You kidding?
Drinking and
No.
kayaking. I don't know how.
No, I feel like that's a recipe for death, but
A what for death?
A
recipe.
There you go, Jefferson. That was the one you punched back. Yeah,
That sounds like a recipe.
your tongue got in the way. Your tongue got in the way.
Oh God.
Speaking of your tongue got in the way, make sure to check out our friend Dave Canyon's podcast, dumbingitdownwithdave.com, at dumbwithdave on the Twitter. He's got a bunch of episodes that he just put out that I'll go through the fantastic names of them later in the show, but I wanted to give him a quick plug. It's the fastest podcast on the planet, going 80 miles an hour during his commute to work.
So he's recording himself breaking the law if he's going 80 miles an hour.
Hands free. He
But he's still going 80 miles an hour.
well,
Where is the
yeah,
speed
that's-
limit 80 miles an hour?
Well,
Said the guy was
That's how it
questionable porn that he sends to everybody. You know, that's fucked up.
That's coming from the guy that gets pulled over.
I would never let my morals stray like that.
Yeah.
This guy gets pulled over every other week.
I know. The last time he got pulled over a couple times, I felt so bad because he showed me the ticket and I was like, "What was the ticket for?" And it was for he had an obstruction on his mirror, and his dog had passed away years ago, and he had this thing hanging from his mirror. For
Just
years.
a collar.
Just the collar hanging from the mirror, and that's what he got pulled over for.
Well, that's shitty.
That was like,
That's shitty.
of all the fucking he does. He gets pulled over every couple of weeks, and it's always like, really?
That's
Yeah,
so
the
shitty.
guy saw a nail sticking out of my tire. I was driving on Route 7. He pulled me over, gave me a ticket. Like, how the fuck did they see? I don't know.
I
They
got
must know
away.
I'm Puerto Rican.
I got away for a year and a half with my car not inspected. And, I did get pulled over, and once I realized the cost was way more than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't even get the white guy break. It was
Yeah.
so long.
Yeah.
I've been pulled over twice for my registration the day after. 2 times. The day after it expired, I've been pulled over.
You just have
twice.
shitty luck.
Yeah.
What do you wear, like blackface?
Jesus.
What are you doing wrong?
Nothing.
It is that bad.
You've ridden with me. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you never get pulled over with me. Oh,
Your
wait a
windows are
second.
tinted.
Nothing.
Your car's like maroon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Red is kind of on the red spectrum.
I suppose, but
Like if you pass a cop in a
No, they must have like a personality detector along with a radar that goes, like, he's going 61,
This
that's okay,
guy.
but he's a dick. Like
You ever been pulled over, Tommy?
Oh yeah,
How many-
twice.
Twice?
Holy shit.
Once I was going like 45 and a 30.
Oh.
And then I slowed down. I was like, I'm so sorry. And then he didn't give me a ticket. And then
Showed him a tit.
yeah, no, I did. And then the other time I high beamed him, but he was cool. He was like, no worries. But I'm like, why'd you pull me over if there's no worries? Like, but he let me go.
So
So
high beamed a cop going the opposite direction.
Yeah.
And he turned around and pulled you
he
over?
turned around, he pulled me over,
Well,
and
but
that.
the question
I
is,
should-
why
it's
did you
called-
high beam him?
It's called.
Well, I didn't like.
It's called dazzling your headlights. It's part of the motor vehicle moving traffic violation, like 1180B or something like that.
Wow.
Dazzling your headlights at night. Dazzling your.
But
No. So that's funny though. I was just like driving in a foresty type area, and it was really dark. I didn't want to hit a deer, so then
Yeah.
I just forgot they were on, and then I got into
Alright.
like civilization. And,
Gotcha. Been
Yeah.
there, done that. You trail off.
yeah.
I like
See,
my,
I
I like my
gotta-
high beams on.
I got to add a little something. I do get pulled over a lot, but I don't get a lot of tickets.
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. That's all that matters.
And I think my story from a few weeks ago kind of helps my theory there.
Yeah, that was an amazing.
But
The cop took his weed and then ran his reg and his license, everything, and then gave it like in between the reg and license, gave it back.
because that guy was the man. The guy's like, this
The
dude.
cop asked him, "How much have you had?" He went, How much is on you? All right, license and registration, and give me the shit. Went to his car, said, "Meh." Walked back to his car and said, "Meh." There you
He
go.
probably ran his license and was like, "Really?
Really?
Somebody gave him a ticket for the dog collar?" Oh, dude.
He's like, this is more
have a
fucking
good
guy.
night, and just gave it back to him. Wow.
He actually gave you back more. Like, dude, it's all right, man. There's some heroin in there, dude. Just go nuts.
I work
I
with
know
that
this
guy.
cop. He's an asshole. He is an.
I want, that could have happened.
And this wasn't even local. This was state cops.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
In I'm like, what? Okay.
Fucking Fusillo wrote him up for that, motherfucker. And yes, Fusillo, the bad dickhead cop.
I thought you meant the car dude.
I do.
Dude.
I do meet him.
I feel so bad for him because Donald Trump's thing is the huge, and then but nobody knows that he totally ripped off Bobby Fusillo.
Donald Trump has a
No,
huge
but
thing?
That's fine.
Yeah, he's always like, it's huge.
Oh,
It's
really?
huge.
Oh.
It's huge.
Yeah, but it's not huge.
That's right.
See the difference? That's
I
like
get
dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. See the difference?
Yeah, no, I see it.
Bullshit thing,
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
See, mine was different because I had the ting.
Yeah.
I hope they shake hands, cancel each other out, and just fucking pile of dust. Just gone. Like, hey, I'm Billy Fusillo. Hey, I'm Donald Trump.
What-
And then just into the ether. Just gone.
I sent an image of a fictitious thing of Trump naming Billy Fusillo as his vice president. If that were to
I was
become
amused. I didn't think that was
reality,
funny.
if that were to become reality, Joe, what would you do?
I'd have to wear a diaper because I come in my pants all the time. It would just be so great. I'd be like, hey, this joke I got. It's awesome. It's infinite. Get her done. Okay.
But
I think you're in for a treat, my friend.
the insanity point, I think, I think that's something that would.
It's going to be Biff Tannen's Hill Valley.
Yeah, I think that's something that, if potentially, hypothetically happened, might be one of those things that breaks you, Joe. Just breaks
me bad, like breaks me like I have to cry all the time, drill sergeant.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. No, I don't know if that's something you could handle.
I know it wouldn't. It would be Tesla.
Just
That would be my
breaking
Tesla
bad.
moment.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's alternating current. You fucking. It would be the thing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's when you know someone.
Leave the elephant alone, Edison. You fucking world's. Yeah, history jokes don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
it would
I feel
just- it
a
would just
connection
break-
between you two. I can
Yeah.
I see there's a friendship there.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just like Jefferson and I.
We got
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's,
We're not going to touch fingers because we're not gay, but like,
Yeah,
we're,
that's how we roll.
yeah, it'd be fine if we were though. It's cool that you are. No,
Not that
Nothing
there's
wrong
anything
with
wrong
it.
with that.
That's how
Yeah.
germaphobes high five.
Nah,
Yeah.
if Yusula was the vice president, or then I would walk away from all of that material. I would have to walk. I just, and it's only like just my opener, and it gets everybody going. That's all.
But just the
And I just have to walk away because it would be like,
From
oh
the
yeah, you
country.
thought of that. Parallel thinking would be the thing, and I'd be like, no, I've got video and tape me doing this for like 4 years.
even before Trump was running for president, it's always been.
Yeah, no, I would just have to.
gremlins upstairs.
No, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's my kid jumping around.
Oh, we should bring him down.
No, he loves it down here.
Plus, if he was the vice president, you couldn't be like, hey, did you hear Billy Fusula died? Because then you're gonna get visits.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
exactly.
I
I know what
didn't
you mean
even
now. I
think of
guess
the
I
actual-
see what you're getting at
Yeah.
now because I make fun of him, like, dying and doing coke with his kid off his wife's tits.
Yeah, that's federal.
Misogyny stuff.
Yeah.
A friend of mine had
On the upside, his cars would sell so well.
a
Oh, I
recording.
do so much free advertising for this guy. That's
Yeah.
the thing that pisses me off.
They're
About
like, who's this Billy Fusillo guy? And they're like, well, he's an asshole, but I want to buy his car now.
no, everybody gets it. Like, I'll be like, Billy Fusilla died. Whatever. They're like, what? Whatever. It doesn't matter how they react. It's just funny. But at the end of it, it pisses me off at the end because I do 2 minutes talking about him and his car dealership and all that.
Yeah.
It's free advertising, and people laugh and they like it. He should be fucking paying me. That motherfucker.
Why not getting the huge money, Joe? Get you the huge money. Does anybody give a shit about Chick-fil-A coming on?
Oh my god.
What
Yes.
they do?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. Are you kidding me?
What
It is
happened?
the best place on the planet.
This is one of those things that I saw just randomly skimming through the news.
I've never eaten there. What
and
happened?
didn't think it would drive this much or hit that much
Yes.
of a chord with you.
So I love it so much. It's the best place. Talking about speaking of free advertising.
He's been out west a little bit.
So
I
not
like
even
it.
out.
I can't stand right now because of. Yeah, but like, I'm excited.
All right, fill the dummies like me in.
Okay,
Okay.
the politics suck. The food is fucking awesome.
Okay.
Agreed.
Fair
That
enough.
is fair.
The
That is
only
a fair
time
statement.
I
High five.
had Chick-fil-A is in Toronto, and it was a shitty bun with a mediocre piece of chicken.
Hold on.
A pickle.
Wait, you said Toronto.
Yeah.
That's not Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That's-
Like,
Okay.
That's Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
That's
okay.
Chick-fil-A
So
Canada.
so what you're saying is I have to give it another try.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was far from
So-
impressed.
Order bacon in Canada. See what you get. I'm just saying.
It's-
Everything in Canada sucks.
it
Yeah, but
started.
it's a chain though. It
Except for
doesn't-
the manners. They're impeccable.
Anyway, Tommy.
Is this on? I feel
No, not at all.
really.
Get rid of
I can hear it.
Get up
Is
right
it-
in there like a cop.
The closer you get, the better I can hear you, but I can hear you just fine.
Oh, all right. Maybe it's just
See,
in my
told
head.
you. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
like a penis.
Uh,
Chick-fil-A.
I can't tell if this is mold or just like the way it's colored. I don't want
You
to
can
like.
take it
It's
off.
just the way
Yeah,
it's
no,
colored.
it's-
I'm joking. But
So what happened with Chick-fil-A? What about the politics suck? I know they don't want gays going there or something like
right. So it started in the South by Christian group. It's always closed on Sundays. That's fine.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they're super religious
that. Okay.
and
That's all you need to say.
Not a
Yeah.
good business model, but apparently it is.
yeah, weirdly.
How are they pulling this off?
Hey, yeah, closed on Sunday. I can get with that.
Honest,
It's the one thing God cares about because God lets Chick-fil-A survive.
that's
without
how good the food is. They're like, you hate gays, but the chicken, oh my god.
pretty good, huh?
Yeah. Like
Wow.
every time I walk,
homophobia, dude. The spicy chicken, just shut up.
yeah, like every time I walk in there, I'm like, you guys are motherfuckers, but I can't not come here. It's so good.
So,
That's why Taco Bell can't be like that. They're like, we're just shitty enough. We can't take a stand on it. In any way, right or wrong,
I enjoy my
we
Taco
can't say
Bell.
a word.
I enjoy my Taco Bell. I've seen the horror stories, and
Chick-fil-A is like, we're so good, we can hate.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing there's no comparison in your mind to like a KFC or a
No,
Popeyes.
not even
to
close.
Chick-fil-A.
Not even
So-
close.
Can I ask,
No.
did something happen recently that
they're
brought this
coming
up?
off.
Since like
Oh,
2001.
yeah.
Oh,
They're-
okay.
I don't know where, but
There's like a couple in New York City, so they've slowly migrated
Okay.
north from
Like
because they.
ticks in the warm weather.
Yeah, they it's so good. Their milkshakes amazing. Their fries great. I always get the
so I had like the shittiest thing on their menu.
yeah.
Even in Toronto.
If you look closely on the side of their fries, it's really cute. They have a stamp that says "God hates fries." So good.
Yeah, they have grilled chicken nuggets.
Really?
Great. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm so horny now.
Me too.
Wait for it. Oh, too low.
No, that was right. That was right. Well, no, that first one was right.
Oh.
All right. I can't even listen to that.
That's the second person in a row.
I know that is the second person in the row that like
It just makes everything moist.
is moist. Yeah,
No, yeah, but like a solid moist.
it's solid. All right. So we're gonna give a live remix. All right, you ready?
Jesus.
You ready? We'll see how moist this one is. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
It's like not the first 3 beats, but the second 3 beats
Is the
are the moister. Yeah.
Moister. There you go,
Yeah.
Jefferson. Now you know which part of the beats are the moistest
Gotcha.
part.
All right.
There you go.
DJ
nose.
Moister.
DJ
Moister.
DJ, make him moist.
Does he mean,
Ah!
what does he mean? Like, is he gonna make us horny or is he gonna spit on it? I'm not really.
Jefferson, aka DJ Make 'em Moist.
Both.
They do that in porno. It bugs me on Pornhub. Like, you
Yeah.
got coconut oil, you got all this stuff, and the guy's always like, and he like, drools out a spit, and she lets him keep going. Like,
That's what she's paid to do.
That's right. She's a trooper.
oh, that's right. It's not real. All right.
Some of them, they do a better job at the realism, but the spit thing, I don't know. I can't imagine any woman that would actually
It's not
want
even that.
it or like that.
It's not even about.
I wouldn't be into it.
Yeah,
If I did that and she was like more, I'd be like, I gotta get out of here.
I'm with Tommy.
I was eating a Starburst here and I just drooled.
I wasn't even.
I'm totally with Tommy. He'd be like, oh, spit on your dick again. Like, I didn't mean to do that the first time. I have never in my life been in the habit of spitting on my
Yeah.
dick for any
I
reason.
just happened to cough and
Yeah.
the sun came out. It
It's
happened.
like, look, I think you need to see a therapist or just
Spit on your dick. Maybe we should kiss more.
let's just hold hands. Stop being weird.
Maybe you're not ready.
I don't think I'm ready for this or you.
I need my dick waking me up in the middle of the night. Yo, what the fuck was that all about at lunch?
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. look me in the eye.
Fuck you.
I just think it's
Good old Brooke.
Good old Brooke.
aggressive. So are you left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
That's an odd question.
No, it's not.
No?
Well, not for 80% of 80% of people maybe, but for the rest of us that are left.
Are you left-handed?
Yeah, kind of.
He's one of
All right,
them.
but that's not that weird of a question. If you asked me and you were right-handed, I'd be like, why the fuck do you care? But he's trying to relate. I get it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's
Oh, wait, are you right-handed?
Me, yeah.
See, that's why you didn't ask me.
That's
You're right-handed, I assume.
Do you do
No,
anything with your
left-handed.
left hand?
You're left-handed?
Yeah.
This is why you and I have a connection. And like,
I had no idea both of them were left-handed. That's amazing.
yeah, I'm not sure I want to be here anymore.
No.
I don't. No, I'm
A couple of
We're
freaks.
gonna turn the lights off and it's gonna go back.
It's gonna get real weird.
Rape dungeon down here.
That's all right.
Get him on the weak side.
Yeah.
Get him on the weak side.
Joe's like, I'll bring you down to the studio. We'll check it out, and then we'll go back to the green room. And
I'm like, what are the chain stores? Like, don't worry about it.
My son must have turned the lights off. And yeah, so it does kind of look a little rapey down here with the I told him there is a straitjacket down
Now
there
that I
if he
think
wants
about
to
it, I
check
come
out.
down here, the lights are off, and then I turn on the stupid flashlight on my fucking phone, and I'm like, look at all the toys we have.
Yeah.
It was
I was like, cool, but why are your pants off? He's like, I don't know.
my feet sweat.
My feet. Oh God.
So yeah.
Mm.
So what else is going on, everybody?
Yeah, thanks
So
for that.
do you
Well, I go to plug my phone.
It's like lefties, like I'm lefty. We do things right-handed also. Like we
Right.
kind of like sanitize the other side.
I don't
of our
know
brain,
any
I guess.
exclusive lefties.
Neither do I.
None.
You're all ambidextrous.
At some level. Like you do nothing left.
You jerk off righty.
We don't have
Well,
to. It's a
I-
right-handed
yeah.
world, boys.
You can do both.
Keep the body guessing.
Yeah,
Oh,
stranger. The
fucking-
stranger. Everyone's
yeah.
familiar with the
Sure.
stranger. I mean, it's
No,
experimental.
I'm not. See, I used to do it righty. I used to do it lefty. Then I went right, and that was it. My right hand's black. I never went back.
I see what you did.
Right hand never cramps up every now and again. You just got to switch over for a second.
When I mow,
I mow.
No.
Oh God.
Tommy didn't
Holy
expect
moly.
this.
No, I
Did
did.
you?
so you,
I did.
You,
The first time we had that thing, you brought up those things from like when I was 12 or 14 or whatever.
See, he was
And those,
paying attention.
those girls, I'm
listening.
like,
yeah.
whoa, this is like that was the first time I had ever done anything like this. I was like, okay, I was nervous. I'm like, hopefully it'll be cool. And you guys are like, what was this about? I'm like, I don't know.
It seemed like there was a lot of potential for you back then.
Yeah, not anymore.
What happened?
It all
The
went
happy
away.
days are gone. I don't know. They
I
loved
said
the
I
Tommy.
wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and they were like, no.
That was the determining factor.
Yeah.
And just it turned all of them and mom and dad off, I'm assuming. It's like, we're not letting you associate with a stand-up comedian. You're too good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Lie.
That
Learn to
was-
lie.
I mean, that was back in high school.
You're
I
an architect now.
moved away.
You're an architect.
I-
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm an architect.
I am.
Well, he's an architect. But
Are you?
I played one last week.
Because you signed the paper?
No, I drew a building.
Cool.
Don't you always draw?
God, that's so fucking dangerous.
You normally draw.
Would you draw a building like
the
little
electrical,
windows?
the electrical and mechanical system, stuff like that. So
Okay.
I put the whole building together last week. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Revit?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Nice.
See, I'm throwing out buzzwords. He doesn't even know I know.
I didn't.
I thought
He's coming clean. He's like, actually, I don't do what I said I've done.
Yeah.
You said terminology I don't
This whole time
understand.
I thought you were
This is
designing
over.
buildings.
Actually, my name isn't even Jefferson.
It's not.
I don't know. I just met you. I don't know.
Wasn't Costanza?
I'm just
his
assuming they
state
know you.
job an architect?
Yeah.
What was the?
marine biology.
Marine biologist was the other one.
Yeah.
That just scared me because I thought like Jefferson's going to turn in his proposal and be like, "We've never had one on a napkin before, but it looks good."
That's what I do.
I can't argue with these specs. They look good.
Fucking right.
I, don't know
I like how
it's
you
so
put the
tiny.
windows on the wall
Oh boy.
and the roof on top. Genius.
Mhm.
It looks like it belongs there.
That's right.
Just that one.
Almost like I know what I'm doing.
Why is
Almost.
the driveway vertical?
There's no way to get. We have to go drive across the
I'm an
grass.
artist.
I use Inception for my fucking inspiration.
Really?
No.
I'm just surprised you saw the movie.
I love it.
The one movie that you've seen.
I've seen more than that.
I don't know.
He
What's
watches a lot
your
of porn.
favorite movie, Tommy?
I could maybe narrow it down to top 5.
Okay.
but
Oh, okay. Let's go
Wait.
like cult classic favorite.
Cult. Oh. Does it have to be like a specific year?
No,
like
I mean,
no, your favorites.
not super old, but
okay.
just
Pop
culture maybe ish. You know,
The ones you like.
I mean, I love
Tom.
Tommy Boy.
Okay,
I love
that he's seen. I don't even have to ask.
Hot
him.
Rod.
Hot Rod.
That's an Andy Samberg movie. He's like it's ridiculously stupid, but I like it a lot.
Okay, you know. I love Pootie Tang.
Yeah,
so,
that's yeah.
Sarate.
Yes, Sarate.
What the
Yeah.
fuck did you just say?
Sarate.
Separate.
What else you got?
Oh,
down.
I'm a
Stein.
nigga. Nippita.
Love Grown Ups. That's not even a cult classic. It came out like 6 years ago, but just because all my favorite guys are in it, so I like that.
Cult classic is such a fucking hipster. fucking
Yeah,
term.
yeah.
Is
Like
it?
it's a cult classic. Yeah, I liked it before it was cool and everybody thought it was cool. Fuck you. It's a fucking movie.
No,
Yeah.
I
People think
mean,
it's cool and they think it's cool. That's
I mean,
cool.
That's why, like, I hate movie critics, and then people that take them seriously. It's like it's literally just a person's opinion.
It's
it,
one person's
yeah,
opinion.
it has no bearing on.
You haven't seen Clerks?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
Jerk
haven't.
off on your
and
pillow
that's what I'm
now.
saying.
Like, there's so
Cult
much weird
classics
anger.
like that. Clerks, Jane Silent Bob,
Haven't seen it.
Mallrats.
Haven't seen it.
I saw Clerks.
Big
Saw it,
Lebowski,
don't care. Big Lebowski. Saw it,
Haven't
don't
seen
give a
it.
shit.
Dazed and Confused.
Love it.
Saw it,
Okay,
don't give a
loved
shit.
it. That one I give you credit for. Thought a guy at work made a Dazed and Confused reference because he went, all right, all right, all right. And I went, yeah. And I'm like, do you even know where that came from? And he goes, no. And I went, fuck me. Fuck me. And I'm like, all right. Seriously? And I couldn't think, and I still can't think of the actor's name.
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey.
Yep.
All right, all right.
And I'm like, you don't know the quote that comes after that? He's like, no. It's what I love about them high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age.
That's a line. That's a line from that movie.
That's
Oh, yeah.
the
I've never heard that. That's
Oh,
like the
God.
thousandth line.
Everyone thinks
I've
he's
never ever heard that line again.
But he
That's
had,
being serious.
he was, yeah, I really thought he was serious.
he said all right when he won the Oscar, so he's really saying I like to fuck high school girls. All right.
I'm like, how? I mean, he's 24, but I'm like, how do you not know this?
That's not
And then
okay.
asked him if he saw the movie, and he said no. And I'm like, this just hurts even more. Like the internet and pop culture has just integrated it in the younger generation.
What's your
That
favorite
it's real
movie?
meaning.
Your favorite movie? Yeah.
I couldn't. I mean, I have like I said, maybe like top 5, but I can't narrow it down.
What movie have you watched the most?
Oh, see again, like I've watched so many. Like I'm pathetic in my life that I've just
If you're bored,
You're in
like,
good company.
like what's your go-to movie though? What's your go-to movie? Well, so okay, what's your go-to genre?
comedy, obviously.
Okay, I
like
I go
Golden
for
Pond.
sci-fi comedy if I can
The
find it,
Loons.
but I'm
The Loons.
nerdy.
Like anything like Adam Sandler, Chris Farley. I love Robin Williams. I love the movie
Sure.
Patch Adams. That's a great
Okay.
movie. Sorry, I know this isn't helpful, but like when everyone would like go out in high school and they would go out to parties and get drunk, I never went to a party in high school. I just stayed home and watched movies and jogged.
Trouble happened those things every time. Like I didn't go to a lot of those either.
Yeah.
And like Monday, Tuesday. Hey, did you hear what happened at so and so's? No, because I didn't get put in handcuffs that night.
Yeah, like I never. The first drink I had is when I got to college, and now I'm a mess. But I'm kidding. I'm not. But actually, last week I can tell the story. I was at a venue, let's say, and I went up to the counter, and I set my drink down, and then I turned to these two guys I did not know. I turned to them and I bowed. And then I walked away. They weren't Asian, but apparently that was very offensive because he came up to me like, "Listen, motherfucker, you better not be fucking disrespecting me like that. I'll take you outside and I will fuck you up. I know I got long hair and I look like Jesus, but that does not." He didn't look like Jesus, by the way. But he's like, "That does not give you the right." And I was like, "Oh, I look like Michael Cera had a kid with a more feminine Michael Cera. Like, let's not fight. I'll lose."
So you bowed to a long-haired
Long hair.
individual.
He's a white
Yeah.
guy?
I think.
I do
yeah.
that sometimes. Like like bow, but
Yeah.
you'll be like you
wasn't
accept, say thank you. It's a
That,
gesture.
it's a gesture of
it's
respect.
polite.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
But okay,
We're familiar with the concept.
yeah, maybe he thought I was doing it ironically, but once you say like don't be fucking disrespecting me for 5 minutes straight, you're not that intelligent. Like
And
I can say this now because he'll never see
from
me
your
again.
perspective,
You're right.
I'm sorry, I look like your dad, but I'm
what
leaving
nationality
now.
was this long-haired fella?
I
Just to get some.
Don't. He wasn't Asian, but
Let's
I
just
don't
call him
know.
a dickhead white guy with long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I don't know.
Guy, but
To be fair, he looked like he would have like knifed me. Like, nah, I don't mean to be stereotypical. Like he had one.
So
it was him.
crackhead, long-haired white
He
guy.
just
got
looked. No, he didn't look like a crackhead. He just looked tough and mean, and then his older buddy had like have his face burn off, and I was like,
bullies. We got a couple of bullies.
Yeah.
That's-
yeah, they didn't like me.
mhm.
But then we apologized and we shook hands at the end, and everything was magical.
Really?
Yeah, I talked him down a little bit. I was like, no, like,
I
and
didn't see this coming at all.
yeah, I like,
I
well,
was
his
expecting just
bigger
like, "All right,
friend,
dude."
my other friend, like talked down his bigger friend, and then, but the one that was really mad, I talked to him, and I was like, no, like, I bitched out. I should have just like been like after he got landing bowed again. But I was just like, oh no, like I'm so sorry.
Like, was
man.
there a point in this argument where someone tried to rationalize with
You
him.
couldn't rationalize with that.
But,
No,
like,
it wasn't
like,
even an
Are you
argument.
mad because I like put my hands together and gave you a sign of respect because
Yeah, well, this was all right away. I knew that, like, you think I'm making fun of you because I did this, and you think that is somehow translated to Jesus. I'm not going to be able to reason with this guy. So I was just like, hey, no. You're being, like, no, I would never do that. You're scary. I wouldn't.
How much have you had to drink?
I was like, no, I didn't mean it that way. I'm so sorry. And then we shook hands. She's like, oh, no problem, bro. Okay, good. Have a good night. I'm like, what?
What just happened?
All right.
I'm listening to this going, what just happened?
Yeah, I'm still baffled by and he actually seemed like a cool guy. Like, I would have liked to have a conversation with him. I didn't mean like
Once his testosterone and his steroids wore off.
Or maybe it was like a Klingon. You know, you bow and you're like, how dare you do that to me? And you're like, oh, and he's like, you know what? You're kind of okay. You took my shit.
yeah, like I apologized to him. Like, I really meant no disrespect to you. I'm sorry you took it that way. Like, he's like,
I'm trying to think of what culture, religion, or what have you that
20-year-old douchebag.
well, no,
Yeah,
he
well, that
said
would take this-
he said he thought I was making fun of him because he looked like Jesus because he had long hair. Like,
Yeah.
literally, that's what he said.
But-
He's a self-conscious dipshit.
what is
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
That still doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
It makes
I'm
a lot
not
of
saying it
sense.
does. I was just kind of like,
I'm just trying to figure out
something in this guy's psyche I've bothered. So
Yeah. Talk my way out of a stabbing. I like to remain unperforated.
yeah. So
No
so that-
perforation's good.
yeah. There's
Go
no
home.
There's no
Mommy, you have a hole in you. Yeah, I offended Jesus. Or somebody.
There's somebody that
intestines?
thinks he looks like him. I guess I don't know.
Jesus.
Speaking of him,
yeah.
yeah.
That's my pun of the night, by the way.
Yeah, that story had no like revelation or moral to it. It just don't
Nope.
bow to people at
Yes,
places.
That's a good moral.
Don't bow.
The moral is a question.
Yeah, don't bow
Did
to
you
Jesus.
learn your lesson?
If there was a lesson to be learned,
Don't fucking bow.
Don't bow to Jesus.
That's
He's sensitive.
that should be the name of our rock band. Don't bow to Jesus.
That is a band name. That is a good band name. Don't bow to Jesus.
Dude, I am like top 3 of my talents naming bands.
It's a good one.
Naming bands.
Favorite band.
We should start a band, the 4 of us. You can play the trumpet. You can play the saxophone. You can just carry our shit. I don't know. I'm doing a carriage. There we go.
I have no music in me.
Yeah, okay. I guess right.
Well done.
Thank you. No, but and I
He
meant
picks
that.
things up and puts them down.
I meant that in a nice way. You seem like a lovely.
No, you stack them 3, 2, 1, not 1, 2, 3. I load the truck. You play the drums.
He's professional. You don't want to mess that up. So Tommy, once again, what shows you got coming up? Give us the dates. Give us the
Okay.
specs. 'cause
So, okay. No pressure. Sure, Rob, piece of paper. Write down. Go on. All right. Kill the bug. No, I didn't kill it. There ain't no way. Okay.
Was it really bug?
No pressure. Jefferson, don't look at me. Fuck. Okay. No, I'm kidding. You can look at me. Look at me. Okay.
He's not even supposed
No,
to
all
be
right.
here.
So
Jefferson.
tomorrow, Thursday, I'm not even sure of the date. What is tomorrow?
19.
I kept wanting to say it was July, but May 19th, tomorrow, 8 p.m., I'm at the Low Beat in Albany
Lobie.
for Carlisle Carey's show.
Deathmatch!
Deathmatch!
That I remembered.
At 8 p.m. That'll be fun. And
Where is that?
Lobie!
Low Beat.
Deathmatch!
The
Death
low beat
match.
at where?
Death.
Lobie?
Low Beat.
It's called the low beat?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to shut up now.
No, don't do that. You're wonderful. You got too much to drink. I don't. And then June 14th, I don't actually even know the name of the venue, but it's called the Slaughter Stand Up Festival. Sloatsburg. It's in Sloatsburg. You'll be able to find it once you get to Sloatsburg. There's nothing
Just
there.
Google Slaughter.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
Sloatsburg Slaughter, and then all the murders of the town will come up. I don't know, but I'm there 8 p.m. June 14th, then June 18th. This is a big one. If you can make it out to this one, that'd be cool. June 18th, Broadway Comedy Club in New York City. So that'll be good.
Still the same.
At
city,
6 p.m.
Jefferson.
Thank you.
6
Yeah.
p.m. Broadway, you said?
Broadway Comedy
Broadway
Club.
Comedy. New York
NYC.
City. Tommy McClellan.
Thanks so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
Doesn't Kayak and is not left-handed.
That's Gilbert Godfrey. Why is my asshole swollen?
Jefferson.
Jefferson. I feel like you have the most experience in this situation.
No. But I do have
That was
something.
kinda-
Self-inflicted.
I wasn't going to ask. We still got time. I was just kind of leaving.
Okay, no, okay.
What, you want me
It
to
sounded like you were going.
Yeah, it sounded like you were like
No,
outroing.
we are kind of winding down, but Dave Canyon has sent me.
Yeah, let's
so much-
wind it down.
Honestly-
Let's end a comedy show by winding it
Yeah.
down in the last fucking
Honestly, I wouldn't even
8
have,
minutes
like.
instead of stepping on their neck for the last
I wouldn't
5
even-
and then letting them go. Let's go out with some easy Lawrence
Yeah.
Welk listening on the comedy network.
Yeah.
Delilah.
Lawrence Welk.
Don't worry, it's just AIDS.
Yeah, it's as you like let me pitch my shows one last time. It's like, all right, you can go now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Is the show over? It's like, no, just get the fuck out of my. Oh, all right, I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk about Transformers for the last few minutes. Said Andy Strong.
We actually hate you. Oh, huh? I'll take my clothes off just to like me. Hashtag mind of stripper.
That's a good one. Hashtag mind of a stripper. I like that.
That's one of
is
those, I
funny.
got nothing.
I like mind of a
That's
stripper.
all right. I'll just
Mind of a stripper.
Hashtag
I'll
mind
just
of a
keep doing
stripper.
bits. All right, so.
No, hashtag mind of a
No,
stripper is
I'm
great.
not-
There was a guy a few weeks ago that left. It had to be Florida, of course. And he left his like 1 or 2 year old in the back of his car to go into a strip club, and the one at the infant in the car. It was a female. It was a girl. It was a little baby girl. And I was like, well, yeah. Who's going to be working there in 16 years?
Right.
you know.
Florida's messed up. Actually, Jefferson and I were down there together. I
What's
know.
your first
We
memory? My
pretend-
dad left me in the car at the dollhouse in Fort Lauderdale. You guys hiring?
Down in Florida, I was actually Jefferson and I were hanging out, right? We were
Yeah.
sitting with there was a group of guys of us. It was him and I, and an alligator jumps out of the water by the water we were sitting at it. One of the guys in our group walks over to it and he pries the alligator's mouth open. He takes his junk out and he puts it in the alligator's mouth and then closes it. And then 20 minutes goes by and the guy takes his hand and goes, boom, just hits the alligator on the top of the head. Pries his jaws open, takes his junks out, walks back to the group, and he goes, I'll give anybody $20 that'll do that. And Jefferson goes, well, I'll try it, but don't hit me on the head like that. It's a joke my stepdad told me.
God damn it.
Gotta love stuff.
I mean, it wasn't Jefferson. That'd be weird if he was like, yeah, Jefferson. Everybody knows Jefferson. Like,
Duh.
He's popular
Absolutely.
on the
Yeah.
Periscope.
Japanese businessmen.
No,
love
no,
it.
Your
popular.
Twitter's becoming popular.
Fucking right, man.
Who followed you today?
Sherrod Small. That was pretty cool.
And I went, the rapper? It's like, no, fuck twat, the comedian. But I'm dumb. that was literally the conversation. I'm dumb.
Yeah. I got a guy with a little blue check mark following me.
Yeah, that's
cool.
that's his first follower.
No, it's my 24th.
24th follower.
Shit.
How many followers? You got Twitter, Tommy?
Yeah, I do.
What's your Twitter, man?
I can look. Yeah, this isn't very good
I can look
PR
up.
on my part.
Yeah. You have to look up your Twitter.
No, it's normal. It's totally normal. People are like, how many Facebook followers? Who gives a
It's
shit?
Tommy McClellan 1.
one.
Original.
I'm Joseph Green 8. I super suck.
Comedy pipe.
Comedy
Yeah,
pipe.
there you
I'm
go.
wicked good at social media.
Yeah, you guys should. follow me on
Jefferson,
Twitter,
what is
though.
yours?
Delnick55.
Del.
Del Nick. What's the reasoning behind that?
That's just the first part of my last
It's not easily traceable.
Wait, your I assume Jefferson was your last.
No, no,
What
no.
the fuck is your name? Like,
My real name's Nick.
oh, I'm calling you
That's it?
Jefferson.
Yeah,
Jefferson works.
Yeah,
But like, is there any part of your name that is Jefferson?
No.
That's awesome. That makes me so happy because you look like you're a Jefferson. That works. That's awesome.
yeah. No Jefferson.
see?
Jeff,
Right hand love. Right hand
Yeah,
connection.
Right, man.
Not even your middle name.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
There's no Jeffries in your family.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Not a single Jeff.
See?
Not even in
Limit.
someone's middle name.
If you ever have kids, name him Jefferson, even if it's a
Fucking
girl.
right, man.
Would you consider that name as a child?
No.
Doesn't matter. It's not up to you at this point.
Well, you
As a nickname, sure.
If he ever has a kid, he's
I
buying a throwaway.
Jefferson.
Pass the mantle along like Captain America, you know what I mean? Or
No.
fucking the Flash to Wally West.
No, he's going to buy a minivan with a broken parking brake. Wink, wink, picnic by the river. He's going to.
I like my version a lot better.
Wow. Well, I'm going to get to some plugs right now.
butt plugs.
But of course.
They help.
Butt plug.
Because
You know what? Hair plugs. Let's keep it clean.
Butt
Hair
plug.
plugs
Butt plug.
that you put up your butt. Anyways,
Wow. Took a turn there.
Looks like a
Make
tail.
sure to check out again our friend Dave Canyon's podcast, Dumbing It Down with Dave. The
Didn't you put
fastest
like 9 of them up?
Yeah, the fastest podcast on the planet. 9.
Podcasts.
He's up to 14.
14 already. Holy
Nope.
smokes.
15
15.
and 16. Number 13.
That's like 5 different
Commercial
numbers you guys
free.
named.
Number 13 is titled Commercial Free and 12 Minutes Too Long.
Must have hit traffic.
Must. Something. Once Dave gets going, Dave will go until he's done.
Hey.
That's how Dave rolls.
It's like
Number
that-
14.
Sorry I was 12 minutes too long, but you know it was worth it.
Yeah.
I gotta poop.
I believe it was poopy.
Yes, it was.
Number 14. Save your ambient and listen to this podcast. 15. Did Hitler ever enjoy the sunrise? Joe, thoughts and
The fuck
opinions?
did you ask? Why? Whoa.
I don't know because you just put food.
Wait.
That was,
Wait.
Tommy, okay.
which Hitler? I'm kidding. I assume.
Didn't we just have a conversation on this on the car on the way here? Just hypothetically,
Just
like,
randomly talking about Hitler. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
kind of weird.
That wasn't real random.
Talk / praise, whatever.
Yeah, what it was, I don't know what the context was.
No, it was. I go to like garage sales, church sales, things like that. Anyway, I bought a stamp album, and in it there's all the countries, and there was Germany, and it's an old stamp collecting book, and there was a bunch of Hitler stamps in it.
Whoa, that's weird.
Well,
I mean, not weird, but just awkward.
No, weird.
Okay,
No,
weird.
he had stamps among a bunch of other shit. So did he enjoy the sunrise? I don't really care. Anything he was thinking during a sunrise didn't go well the rest of the day for anyone else. Like, oh, this is a beautiful sunrise. I'm going to ruin so many lives today. Fuck him and his sunrises. If he enjoyed them, he did it wrong. Fuck him.
This inspires me to kill 6 million Jews. All right, let's go.
Yes. Look at the way it burns off in the fuck that guy. No, he did it wrong the whole way. Except he liked dogs. I just he liked dogs. And I'm sure they didn't like him. I'm sure they were like, he feeds us.
I hope Dave Canyon got another perspective right here on Pipe Dream, because I'm sure Dave is listening, as he always is.
Food for
Yes.
thought, Dave.
Dave.
But check out episode 16, as I said.
David.
16 episodes. He's pumping these out because he goes to work like 7 days a week. So he
Dave.
can do it.
David.
Titled Unprecedented. In a world where Dave Canyon's podcast is unprecedented.
He thinks of
We
weird
will-
shit like, did Hitler enjoy his sunrise? Yes, but he did it wrong.
The fastest podcast on the planet. Dumbing it down with Dave.
Spitting on my dick at 80
With Dave.
miles an hour, not years old. That could be.
I just got an email that said hello and some questions from Comedypipe. And,
Okay.
From comedy? Wait, isn't that us?
well, yeah, they're hitting
We've been hijinxed.
Stanley.
Hijinks.
Stanley has messaged me. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out all the other podcasts on the Comedypipe Radio Network. The Loose News Podcast with our friend Ian Lazarus and Shannon. What's BJ's last name?
Cook.
No, it's not. She just got married.
Oh,
Make sure I had it right. It's not
Cooker.
Shannon Cook anymore. It's Shannon.
Well,
BJ Schoon.
yeah, I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, that's
SC Cyan.
yeah, I can see it. I just don't want to pronounce it wrong. But her husband, BJ Scroon guy.
Close enough.
Which podcast?
I like it. You got the BJ part right like 3 times in a row.
Of course, that was
It's
the easy part.
BJ something BJ.
Yeah, I beg my wife for it all the time. So it just
BJ.
it's what happens.
She married a BJ.
So does Jefferson.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, I'm married. What do you?
The HV Funny Podcast, the Indian Bohemian Podcast. and
I'm
of
sorry,
course,
Shannon. I'm sorry. That was too easy. My apologies, Shannon, BJ.
she'll never hear this. It's absolutely fine.
That's how
Jefferson,
you
do
close it
you want to throw? I was going to say, now do you want to throw in?
Oh, well, I'll just be here next week. That was all. I was
Oh, yeah, of course. Tommy, thank you so much
Uh,
again for finally joining us live.
Thank you for
And
having
where's
me.
he going to be again? One last plug.
Sure.
Okay, so tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be at the Low Beat in Albany at 8 p.m. for the Comedy Death Match, which will be really awesome. So I recommend going out to that. Then June 14th, I'm in Sloatsburg for the Summer Slaughter competition. A lot of death featured in my shows, but they're funny.
I noticed the theme.
Yeah, and then June 18th, I will be at Broadway Comedy Club in New York City at 6 p.m.
That sounds
magical.
Broadway Comedy Club in New York City, Jefferson, New York City.
New York City.
New York City is the part of New York that's the dense one.
So a lot of death and then some Broadway.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm hearing.
Kind of.
A lot of death.
Sounds like a good time.
I feel like that always leads to Broadway anyway. I don't know why I said that. That's not.
Everything always leads to jazz hands.
Yeah.
It just really does. There we go. See? I say it.
My cat just got ran over by a lawnmower.
So sad. Jazz hands right
Good
there.
thing they're free.
My
They're
friends
not.
call me
The adoption
3D.
fee is crazy now. They're like $125 to adopt. And if you go to PetSmart, they have ones with AIDS. Really?
Wow.
Are we talking about
You
cats?
really like adopting cats, don't
No,
you?
I just I go to buy food at PetSmart, but I go
Oh.
on the wrong day. I
Wait,
go on like
AIDS
Sunday,
Cats
which is
Day?
well, yeah. They're
I
like,
didn't
oh,
think-
How
they
does
have
that work?
they have feline AIDS, and I'm like,
That's-
okay, I'm glad I let it lick my eyeball.
that's a bummer because that means at some point, in some way, a person fucked a cat.
That's a whole new version of cat scratch fever right there.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that. So I'm going to sign off. I'm going to try to.
And then that cat was a hussy and got around.
I'm just waiting for like a movie to be made and Tom Hanks plays one of the cats. You know?
You are not far off, but the answer is Kevin Spacey
Yes.
plays the voice of a cat
With AIDS?
with AIDS. With AIDS, might as well. No, he's a rich prick, and it's one of those switch body movies,
Oh.
and he becomes a cat that is his daughter's cat
Mm.
because he doesn't spend enough time at home because he's working to give the family millions.
That's the
and-
exact
Yeah.
same idea as that fucking one
Of
with Tim
course.
Allen and the dog.
we should
And
just-
meet Joe Black. And
We should just let Charlie Sheen do it. He doesn't even need to rehearse
True.
for his role.
True that.
Charlie Sheen and
That's-
Charles
that was pretty-
Dickens classic.
What?
So I missed what you said because I was reading the stupid.
I
email,
said
but
I love
thought-
you.
I love you too, man.
He said Charlie Sheen should play it because he doesn't even have to something because it's an AIDS joke.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's way funnier than I wish.
Charlie Sheen
I
would be
wish I
great in
didn't
any
first time.
Dickens novel. Like, hello, sir. I'm down on my luck. Well, good luck. Nope, got AIDS. The end. You know?
I think we're going to add a fin at the end of this show.
Finn.
Fin. The end. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week right here on Pipedream, the Comedypipe Radio Network.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, my back.
Oh, the YouTubes are still going. Store. EVP,
Are we still recording it? Like
I-
live or are we
Might
not?
be a little YouTube is.
So
It's okay. It only gets broadcast.
everyone heard that.
We just repeat everything.